guys, welcome back to a new edition of Morts and More Moment. Is it edition? No, it's edition. Yeah, episode, whatever. Yes, so in this video we're answering a question from a viewer who asks, can we talk about beards in a professional setting? So Josh, let us know. Cool, go
Beards in a professional setting. Now this is an interesting one. I never really thought about this until I started working full time, right? Now, I didn't realise it was a thing until, yeah, you're right, I'm trying to think, I really didn't think it was a thing until I started working full time. And I started a sales role, face-to-face selling, pharmaceutical sales, medical sales. I'm seeing customers every day. And I wasn't sure if this was the company I was working for, but at the time, because it was the first company I'd worked at, I just thought it was the thing because that was the first job I had. And but nobody was allowed to have a beard.
Oh, really?
Nobody was allowed to have a beard. Clean shaven. That was the first company I was at. The second company I went to, it was a similar thing. Like, people were like, it wasn't like it was a rule where you couldn't have it, but sort of like, it's better to be clean shaven. And I remember the second company I was working at, I remember like coming down for like a meeting, like a regional meeting that we had everyone together, and the big boss was there, and he might have sent one of the guys that is usually clean shaven back upstairs to have a shave because he hadn't had a shave that morning. He's like, whoa, what's going on there? He got sent back upstairs. Now, breaking down all this experience and bringing it together and bringing my own analysis to it, I've got my own theory.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's a hard and fast rule. Now, the first place that I worked at, their reasoning behind why we had to be clean shaven was because they felt that people with beards or facial hair came across as dishonest. And it's one of those things where it was a psychological thing. So I think psychological tests or whatever, I don't know what they had done, what insights they've done or research, but having a beard, dishonest, is a barrier between me and you. So clear it, clean shaven, innocence, there's nothing to hide. That was their theory behind it. So when you came to our company and everyone saw us, we were all these young fresh boys with clean shaven faces, and we just all look innocent and blah 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 and whatnot, and maybe that helped with sales, I don't know. Second company came along, I think they had a similar theory, similar theory, because I say mild because I grew a beard there. So I got in the door, clean shaven. Well, it wasn't even clean shaven, to be fair. I think I had a small little thin beard going along like this, and I still got in the company, and they were fine with that. But this is the same company that sent someone back upstairs in a meeting to get shave, and this is the theory behind that. Now, the theory behind that is that, okay, cool. If you're going to be clean shaven, then be clean shaven, and you do it properly. You can't have messy stubble, blah blah blah. And if you're going to have a beard, keep your beard neat. So I think what the issue was at the second company was that, look, just be neat. So when they saw someone that's usually clean shaven come down, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, no, you haven't even prepared yourself properly today. Go and shave your face, if that makes any sense. So my theory behind beards in the workplace is this. If you're going to have a beard, like, I think beards are fine, period, like, across industries. Potentially, if you go into a sales role, potentially there might be some companies that are going to say to you, we don't want you to have a beard, get rid of it. Potentially. If you're client facing, and potentially they may not even hire you if they see you've got a beard. So potentially, right? But most places, I think beards are unoffensive, right? So you should be able to wear a beard. But if you do have a beard, look after it. That's just the fundamental of it. Your beard can't be messy. So your beard could be huge. You could have a massive beard, like a real, I don't know why I growled, but you could have a real big.
You think?
Big beard. Well, I say big. I'm saying big beard, but you could have a semi-big beard. But as long as it's neat, very completely neat and well manicured, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever, manscaped, whatever. I think you can get away with it because I've started to see guys in the city with big beards, but they're well kept. Because in the past, before beards were a thing, guys all had like the sort of the small beards, like level 1s, level 2s, not level 1, sorry, level 2, level 3 beards, and are very neat, very well kept. But now I'm seeing bigger beards, but
beards have become trendy over the past few years, so I definitely think that's changed something in the workplace.
100%.
Because you see people out in the media, you see celebrities, you see everybody who can grow a beard typically has a beard these days. It's like, especially, you ask women, women are like, I love a man with a beard these days and all sorts. So that has also translated to what's now become acceptable.
Agreed.
Because back when I actually had a job, funny enough, I couldn't grow a beard. I had a little goatee, and that's pretty much where it stopped for me. So I never really had the issue because I kept that low, kept it maintained, didn't really have anything. Again, as you mentioned, the guys who had beards in my workplace had them very neatly done, low, nothing really out there. But I fully agree with you, because that stubble look of I haven't shaved today or in 2 days looks like you're unkempt.
It's unprofessional.
You haven't looked after yourself. So when it comes to guys who have the beards and have it look like they've actually put work and effort into it, you actually look more professional, because you look like, okay, you know what? I trim this every day, I put work into it, so people can appreciate that, as to, the really just outgrown beard that you just look like, I can't be bothered to shave. So it's a difference in the look and the presentation that will represent you. So I definitely think, depending on how you have your beard, depends how it will be accepted in the workplace.
Agreed. That's it. So that's my take on it. Corporate world. I think, because he says in the work. Did he say what's the exact words he put? He didn't say corporate. He said
professional setting.
In a professional setting. So I'm assuming he means corporate.
Yeah.
When he said professional setting. So because of that, I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Just make sure you maintain it. Make sure you put some beard oil in it. Maybe do, I don't even know what you need to do. Brush it every morning. As long as it's kempt. Is kempt the word?
Unkempt.
Because unkempt. Kempt. I don't know.
I wouldn't say kempt.
Yeah,
I'd never say that.
I've never actually heard it being said. As long as it is
well kept, just well kept.
Well kept is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it is. As long as the beard is well kept, you'll be fine. But again, look around your workplace. Like we always say, when it comes to issues of dressing and style in the workplace, look around.
Yeah.
See what's there, and you'll get an idea to corporate culture and what is accepted there.
Agreed. So you just have to learn, especially I feel the key thing is just to learn how to take care of your beard, because all hair is different. Mm-hmm. Beards are different from the hair on top of your head as well. So just learn. Well, I say different. It's the same hair, but different textures. It's different. Mm-hmm. But just learn how to take care of your hair, your beard. Sorry. Learn what it means to have good beard care, and just really exercise it. Because I think, to be fair, a lot of guys just grow the beards and we just sort of comb it and brush it and that's it. But there's more. I think there's a bit more to it, to having a really good looking beard. So that's it.
We may even do a video. We're supposed to be doing a video on beard care. So if you guys see that as being something useful, let us know in the comments, and we may hook it up with somebody who we know who's in that industry and can help you with tips on how to grow your beard and how to maintain it best. But let us know if that's of interest to you guys. Cool. Alright, so we hope that you found this video useful, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. Send them also to ask@mortsandmore.com. Mm-hmm. And then also, guys, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe and also obviously share this video. Then follow us on all of our social media streams. So that's Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, as well as YouTube. All right, and until next time, guys. work in it. Battery dead. Did you read that one? Josh, in my humble opinion, your outfit looks weird. Don't know if it's the waistcoat turtleneck combination or just the style of the coat. Actually, I'm gonna read it again.
Is that on? Is that microphone on?